Yo, what's up? This your boy Brandon Hot Sauce Glover, and this is Joker Jam TV. I'm out here kicking it with my main man, Shawty Shawty. You already know.
Hey, man, going down Chicago, man. Shout out to my boy Hot Sauce for bringing me out here, man. It was nothing less than phenomenal, man.
Man, you did an amazing ass job. I gotta say this, nigga, it's been a lot of shows that we done had at the Joker Jam, but that's the first standing O I done seen. That's the first standing O I done seen.
Feels good to be here.
That's the first standing O, and I'm keeping it 100. You know, I mean, I interview a lot of comics, but that's the first standing O that we've seen in this building. And I mean, coming from you, I expect nothing less because I know how you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty, if those who don't know, this is Mr. Wildin' Out himself. Man, this is Mrs. BET Comic View. This is Mr. I mean, everything, man.
Drill, man. I say, man, the seasoning over the years that I've been in the game, man, I just try to read every crowd and I just try to gain something from every show. Yeah. You know, and I'm gonna tell y'all, comedians, man, if you got a crowd and you know your material is good, get off in them, man. Yeah. As you saw, I step into the crowd, I interact with the people, man. I give more energy. I don't care if it's 33,000 or 30,000. I'm gonna give these people the same show. And I just have fun, man. At the end of the day, man, you gotta have fun with it. Yeah. And God will prevail.
Man, that's and you know what? You take questions out my mouth because I was gonna say, how do you? I mean, because we've been in the game for a minute, and I see your progression, all right, and I see what's going on here. But you see, it's levels like the Kevin Hart's. There's other levels out here. What keeps you grounded? What keeps you still out here? This keep you being shorty, getting standing O's, and I mean, what keeps you? Because you know the industry. Real guys like ourselves, I mean, I'm just saying it's harder for us because we are so real.
I told you that a long time ago. It's always going to be hard, man. I just stay dedicated to what I love. I don't plan on doing anything else for the rest of my life. I mean, I'll be the Rodney Winfield, the Ronaldo Reyes. I will still be on the stage when I'm that old and great. And I'm not saying those cats old, man. They veterans, and you got to respect these cats for what they do. But this is what I plan on doing for the rest of my life, so I had to be dedicated to what I do. I got to stay at the top of my game. Stay in with what's going on in the world so you can relate to your crowds. And, you know, I come from an era where we didn't have social media, so we had to grab fan by fan on the road. You know, we had to do shows to impress these people. I come up in Atlanta where it's always hard. They'll boo the shit out you. I started in a room called 559, which veteran comedians now are terrified still of when you mention that name, up under the leadership of Bruce, Don D.C. Curry, Earthquake. All these guys are high-level comedians as far as putting on shows and really giving the crowd what they want. So coming up under a class like that, man, you know, you got to be strong. And I just believe in being a strong comedian, and I believe in giving the crowd what they want. You know, no buffoonery, no falling all over the ground. You know, I may use music bits, but that's what I do. And I mean, I just have fun with it at the end of the day, man.
Man, what I can say about you as a comic that knows comedy.
We're comedians.
We're comedians.
We're comedians.
Thank you for checking me on that. We are comedians.
We are comedians. Comics go out there and fall all over the ground and fall off the stage and break their neck to make people laugh. What we do is go out and we give them a show. We're more entertainers, you know, and that's what I do. I go out to entertain. I'm not finna fracture my hip. I'm not finna break my arm to make these people laugh, but I am gonna give you a quality show, man. And at the end of the day, as stand-up comedians, we can be in the movies. You can get residual pay, but it's gonna take a long time to build that money up. You can get a check up front, and you know how people spend money. But what we sell is our show. So at the end of the day, I've worked radio. I've done a lot of movies. I've been in a billion music videos. But what I sell every day to get my paycheck is my show. And I got to make that A1. Because if it weren't for our stage shows, we wouldn't be on the radio as comedians. We wouldn't be in the movies as comedians. We wouldn't be in the videos as comedians. So it all starts on the stage. I would never leave the stage. I didn't care how big I get. I'ma always come back to my first love, and that's the stage, man, because you have to touch these people. You have to let these people know that you're real and give these people these life experiences and put them in jokes and turn people's day around when we hit the stage. And that's what I'm all about, man. I love my people, man. I love my fans. I love the crowd. And I just love performing, man. And it's come from the heart, man.
Man, I see it in you. When I hear you talk, I get goosebumps because it's like this man is, man, I got to say this. You know how comics, and you know they set up shows, and they got 3 different comics.
Yeah.
And they got to put them all on the show. You know how you do Comic View.
Yeah.
With you, I got to say this, man. You one of the guys that I think is just set off in his own lane by itself. You like a Mike Epps, you like you can't do Shorty Shorty. If it can't nobody be Shorty Shorty to me. Like and I'm a comic that's real. If I even catch a conversion, even kinda, cause you my boy though, outside of this.
Call him out.
I'm gonna call him out because I'm gonna say Shorty Shorty is a pioneer in the game. My man works on his jokes. My man goes hard. I mean, you actually gave me a lot of tools when I first came out.
You know, we talk on the phone, and I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. You know, I made a lot of mistakes in the game, and I tell younger comedians what not to do, things that I had to go through, so they don't make these same mistakes. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely not counted out. You know, and I'm definitely always.
And I gotta say this, not to cut you off. You are the pioneer comic. For the first, like for comic to jump into music videos, because of you, I just gotta say this. I've been wanting to tell you this. Because of you, man, I done jumped in Chicago. I'm kicking it with King Louis. I'm kicking it with Sean and them. Because I watched you say, it's a whole nother lane out here, outside of just getting on stage, outside of just getting on movies. And you inspired me so much in that. I gotta say that, bro. I gotta say that. I gotta say, that's my Shorty Shorty in me. To be like, all right, I want to get on the skit. I want to do whatever.
Yeah,
I want to be different.
Hey, yeah, you got to be different, man. And you know, like when I was in the game and I was trying to get on TV, and like my number one goal was to get on Comic View. I was like, if I get on Comic View, I'm gonna make it. But I remember the first time I was on Comic View and it aired, and I thought my life was gonna change. And so I jumped up the next morning and ran to the mall. No difference. So I said, I got to figure out how to change my lane and to put myself out there. So I started showing up the video sets. I was like, music videos are played all day, every day. I started showing up the 6 o'clock on the set when they set up the lights and stuff. Like, y'all need a comedian. This is who I am. And, you know, I just, persistence, man, and just finding your lane. You know, like, y'all got the internet now, and I participate in social media. Y'all follow me on Instagram at Shawty the Comedian. You know, I couldn't go out and get 100,000 followers in a day, or, you know, get 5,000 followers in a day. I had to go out and get fan by fan. But, you know, I figured out, get your ass on TV every day, and people will see you. And every video, I made sure I said my name. I made sure I put what my name is out there. That was another tool God gave me to spread my name. And I'm able to tour. I'm able to get in these movies, and people know my name. And I try to put on an excellent show, man, so I can always keep every fan I got. And I stop and take every picture, man. I just remain humble because this is what I love to do. And I just hate to be with comedians who be like, I ain't taking no pictures, I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You take every picture with every fan, because if it weren't for these fans, we wouldn't be shit. This would make us.
Man, real talk. Man, dude, this got to be the best interview ever, man. For those, like you said Shorty.
Shawty the Comedian on Instagram. Check me out every Wednesday on Nick Cannon Wildin' Out. Big shout out to Nick Cannon. Big shout out to you, man. For bringing me, man.
You, man.
Big shout out to the whole comedy world, man. Support black comedy because we are black fathers and black mothers out here grinding, man. I love y'all. Shout out what my name is. Y'all hit me on social media. I'll talk back to you. Hi.
What's up? This is your boy Brandon Hot Sauce Glover, Joker Jam TV, and you know how we do it.